on the wrong side of. I actually had Miami winning that game minus the 5.5 that it went up to when Miami started. Got ruled in, and for some reason Miami play better on the road too, which is weird.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watkins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Miami defense is not the greatest against the three, but if I had a team that I thought was going to come in and be kind of locked in, I would say that it'd be Miami.
It's Jackson. Yeah, this pass broken.
I don't even know how JPP got up there.
Coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And past the 35 will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
You can't spend for shit.
So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out
like cover 2 to me.
across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Thank you.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 27 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Brady.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm running here.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He'll buy some time right.
Good read.
By the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And now look at this. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady.
Oh, come on. You got to come down and make a play on that.
Also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. To the
I should have been a book.
But it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. And Succop will put this one right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Looks good right here.
For them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
What we got? Let's switch to cover 2.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson escaping the pressure right.
Bounce it up. Illegal touch in.
Here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
This man coverage, they bumping the fuck up my receivers. It's crazy.
Just be perfect. You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
What we know about Charlotte,
the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches
I bought my own man
field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
for sure.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Again, it's Johnson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On second down, Bernard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Brady. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
A little streaky streak.
There to make the grab. And the Bucks have taken the lead. Ryan Succop for the point after. And the lead is up to 5. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson.
How he don't catch that, though? That's crazy.
Couldn't connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Jackson will throw again. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that
you got to get your feet in, Watkins. You got to get your feet in right there, dog. That's piss poor.
So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from the 20, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Books. Oh my God, that should have been a book. That should have been a book. Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Brady to throw again. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Come on, dog.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run. This is Bernard. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews down.
Ah, bro, keep your feet in bounds.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This still anyone's contest, a 2-point game as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Those lineups, first of all, Keith is a terrible matchup. Everyone already knows that. Slow pace, easy points in the paint in the league, and Montrez only scores in the paint. So off the bat, that's terrible. But additionally, I might have been watching that last part of the game, but those lineups that are running with Montrez is terrible. They're running at the 4, not the 5. And they're still running at the pick and roll. So Montrez is standing off one.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
How's it going, guys? Just going this.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Brady.
Books.
Pass is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Last game against the Mavs, we were actually down the whole game, so we really couldn't get that much run. And this is a game I actually project the Heat win by 8 plus points. So that's because there's a lot that they can go against the round. And
now Jackson on first down, sliding out of the pocket. First down and more for Jackson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big pick up there on the scramble.
Geez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but, you know, if you wanted proof of his straight line speed, look no further.
No coverage, huh?
Here's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Brady now on first down.
That's a pick. Let's go, Jimmy.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off
Let's
here
go,
by
Jimmy.
Jimmy Smith. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 36, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing.
Open man Watkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Sammy Watkins, 28 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Where you flirt with the triple-double and stuff. I mean, I guess Jimmy draws it, right? Like, you know, he'll probably have to pass out a lot of luck.
This nigga is stupid.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
158, bro. That line is juiced, bro.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Just kind of see what the minutes were. I didn't get a chance. I really hated to open the game though because I had league pass and I found myself just looking back and forth as soon as I put a commercial.
Brady.
So I didn't really get a chance to really watch a lot of that game. But when you put it back and forth, it was good. So I did see one thing that they
I didn't expect him to go all the way up the field. That's crazy. Should have brought more pressure.
A big play that time through the air.
Boy, just sitting back there.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Talking about him, rebounding the ball so well against Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle, who combined for 17 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson hit 7. And Mitchell Robinson typically
still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught by Evans.
I do not know how this man don't.
To the red zone. Brady now on 1st down. He'll drop this off for Bernard. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On 2nd down now, Bernard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, Bernard. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Brady will look to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2.
Dog, wait. It's the man right there. What's going on? Brady, pick that up.
Touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Jackson.
How is that an overthrow?
He couldn't reach back for it.
They always say the real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson now. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
What kind of troubles we got here?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh, illegal touching. Bro.
Big call coming on 3rd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
It's not even, it's like who's going to eat, you know what I mean? Like one of them is, maybe 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, because the Wizards aren't really stopping anyone right now.
And here's a big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
You got edge there. No wonder that motherfucker keep getting busy like that.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. Got some room at the 30.
I should have threw it.
To the 35-yard line.
I had him wide the fuck open. I should have passed that bitch.
This time doesn't work
Bro was
out.
naked.
And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking downfield for Goddard.
Come on, that's not a book. That's a book. Ain't no way that's not a book.
Instead, 2nd down.
Ain't no way that's not a book. Come on.
The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
That's not a book.
On the draw, here's Bernard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Not sure.
Shotgun now for Brady.
We running with that route, baby.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Next game up is...
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
From the 27, Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right now at the 30 here. Jackson rolling to his right. He's going deep for
That's a tutty, baby.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Dobbins. And he is into
Talk to me.
Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Luka to Doug.
Set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Brady. He's going to let it fly.
Let's go.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Books.
Off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything
Ain't no way,
turn
dog.
out just okay.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll go
that block. Here we go.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one.